Hey Man of Steel fans, it's Filmmaker Mike. So I just got home. We just watched Man of Steel, the very first advanced screening here in the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. And wow, there's honestly so much going on in my head. You know how when you're anticipating a movie and you're waiting it and you've been waiting for it for so long, you've watched the trailers, you've seen pictures, you've heard things here and there, but you didn't spoil yourself. And I didn't spoil myself. There are no big spoilers I didn't know about until I of course saw the movie, because I wanted to be spoiler free. But wow, it's one of those feelings where you're processing everything that you just saw, you just listened to it, you just took in the experience. And wow, this movie is an experience in itself. It's just an amazing experience. It feels more of more than just a movie to me. It feels like an event, and it really is an event, and it's just such an amazing event to experience firsthand. And the Man of Steel version that we saw, of course, was actually in 3D. We didn't even know it was going to be in 3D. The movie they started playing previews for trailers for other movies, and they were in 3D. And we were kind of looking at each other and saying like, they wouldn't be showing 3D trailers if they weren't going to show the movie in 3D. So as the credits started at the beginning of the movie, or for Man of Steel, when the legendary logo came on, the movie actually paused. They paused the movie, and they handed out 3D glasses to everyone in the theater. So we put on a 3D glass, and it looked better. And speaking of which, just to get it out of the way, the 3D looks great. Okay, the 3D looks great for this movie, and it adds. I think it adds more to the scenery, especially the flying scenes and the action scenes. Like wow, even some of the simple scenes, that there's just really very good depth, and it just looks very, very good. So starting off with the cast. I don't think I can say anything else about the cast except that wow, we have a great cast here. Excellent choice for actors. As soon as I heard Russell Crowe was playing Jor-El, I was just like, oh yes, Jor-El, like Russell Crowe, perfect. The movie in itself, at first I was kind of trying to adjust, because we're seeing flashbacks, and we're going back to the present with Clark, and we're jumping through flashbacks, but it's very well done. It's very well done to where we're seeing different stages of Clark's life, of course, and his earlier years as young Clark Kent. And the scenes on Krypton, amazing. Special effects, of course, are just mind-blowing. You think you see everything in the trailers? Not at all. There's so much in this movie that you don't see in the trailers and the other previews, and it's just mind-blowingly amazing. The scenery, the cinematography, and wow, it's just Zack Snyder did a very good job directing this movie, and I'm very impressed. And just with going back to the cast, Henry Cavill as Superman, wow, I can't think of any other perfect actor today to play Superman but Henry Cavill. He has the look, and not just the look, more importantly, he played Superman very, very well, and he played Clark Kent very well as well. It was just really amazing to see the transformation. And of course, you've got all the other cast. You've got Amy Adams as Lois Lane. You've got Michael Shannon as General Zod, who was just wow, perfect as General Zod, and all the other cast members. I'm gonna have to do another movie review, of course, just after I see it again tomorrow for the Walmart premiere, or later, because it's already past midnight for the Walmart premiere. But again, solid cast. The music of Hans Zimmer is just perfect. It's just spread throughout the movie, and the theme of Superman, this new theme that we hear, is just perfect. It's very simple, but it's very iconic, and it's not John Williams' Superman theme, of course. Everyone knows that it's not going to be in this movie, but it's still something that's very iconic. And Hans Zimmer has gotten a really very nice tone to this new theme for Superman, and just the soundtrack is very well done. I can't wait to listen to the whole soundtrack. I did it on purpose not to get the soundtrack yet, because I wanted to watch the movie first and then get the soundtrack and just soak it all in again, as far as the soundtrack goes. And as far as the action, wow, again, with the trailers, you think you've seen everything, but my goodness, there's so much action in this movie that at one point I was like, wow, when is this going to to stop. Like, it just keeps going on, and just to let you know, I was enjoying all the action, just amazing, like, fights. Kal-El, you know, fighting Kryptonians, and without spoiling, without giving away too much, of course, but just amazing, mind-blowing stuff that a lot of us have been like, have read in the comics, have seen in the cartoon series, have maybe watched in Smallville, or maybe imagined or wondered, like, wouldn't it be cool if Superman did this or did that when he'd fight like other superpowered beings? And it's just, wow, we're getting it. This is it. This Superman movie, this Man of Steel, is a Superman movie that a lot of us Superman fans have been waiting for, and wow, it's just pulls it off very nicely. The dramatic scenes, the very slow, not slow, but the very serious scenes and very, you know, dramatic scenes, very quiet scenes are perfectly done, and they match. They're very strong and very emotional, and they're very well done to the point that they're all balanced out with the action. It's not just all action and no substance with the drama or with the story. And there were a bunch of times when I was holding myself back from just letting the tears flow, because I knew if I would start crying, then my wife would probably be like, "Are you okay?" And be like, "Yeah," or like, you know, and I'd have a hard time, like, you know. Anyway, really powerful, very powerful scenes, even at the beginning. You know, some scenes on Krypton with Jor-El, with Lara, and of course with Jonathan Kent, and with Martha Kent, and very, very powerful stuff. There is one thing that did bother me, and I'm still, it only bothered me is because it's a different change that we're not used to in the Superman mythos, in the story. And they did this change, but then when you think about it, now that I think about it, the more I think about it, it makes sense why they did it this way. And it involves how the relationship of Superman and Lois Lane. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I will go into further detail when I do my spoiler-filled video review. And by the way, if you didn't notice, this is a spoiler-free video movie review. So anyway, it just did bother me, but then at the same time, the more I thought about it, I was thinking, you know, they had to do it that way. Otherwise, how could they explain, or how could they not explain why that wouldn't happen anyway? So, but then now the more I think about it, it makes a lot of sense. And so anyway, from the movie, from beginning to end, to that very end scene, is just, it's very neatly done. And in 2 hours and 28 minutes, there's a lot of things going on. And my goodness, it's just, the whole time I was just, my eyes were glued to the screen. I was soaking it all in. Excuse me. And I was enjoying what I was seeing. And there's just so much in this movie that, wow, this is Superman. And this is Superman done not just right, but done perfectly and well balanced, where we have enough of, we're seeing his Kryptonian heritage and this human side, and it's just well meshed together. It's just perfectly combined. It's like peanut butter and jelly perfectly. You just have the right amount of peanut butter, you just have the right amount of jelly, and it's like, wow, perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich. So I can't think of any other better way how do we describe that. This great movie, and my goodness, just talking about it and thinking again of the movie and these scenes. I can't wait to watch it again, and I will be seeing it again later for the Walmart premiere night. And my goodness, just analyzing the movie and all these things, wow, it's just, there's so much in it that as a big Superman fan, I'm gonna watch it twice, and I'm sure I'm gonna watch it a third time, maybe even a fourth and a fifth, and who knows how many other times I'd be able to handle seeing it on the big screen, of course, because I do want to get excited for the Blu-ray release, but that'll come later. Anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else that I may have missed, but aside from, you know, going into spoiler territory, which again, that will be in a separate video. But my goodness, the flying scenes, amazing stuff. The powers, Superman's powers, whether it's the flying scenes, the super speed, the heat vision was just awesome. X-ray vision, and then his keen sense of hearing is just well done, and I'm just like, wow, this is just perfect. Everything about this movie is perfect. And though there may be a few things here and there that could have probably been improved on, I can't really think of much. I mean, it's just well done. For a Zack Snyder movie, of course, with the support of Christopher Nolan, and written by David Goyer, and I guess the story was also done by Christopher Nolan. In the end credits, you'll see that. But again, great cast, great soundtrack, amazing special effects, and again, the story is solid. You know, a solid story. I love the characters and where they're all coming from, and my goodness, every time we see Kal-El fly, it's just amazing when he's flying, and he just keeps going faster and faster and faster. You think he's already going fast, but it's not enough. He sonic booms, and it's boom, he flies, and it's just wow, amazing stuff. And I can't think of any other better way than to say, like, wow, you need to see this movie as soon as you can, and soak it, enjoy it, and just really, really appreciate how, just when you look at this beautiful movie, just the scenery, the cinematography, the lighting, everything about it is just well done, and it's well thought of, and I'm just like, wow, this is a perfect Superman movie, and I'm just, wow, I can't wait to see it again. I really can't. And you know, again, special thanks to the CW Reno for sponsoring this awesome advanced screening of Man of Steel, and to my friends Leia and April, who were kind enough to give us their extra tickets for me and my wife. And you know, I uploaded an earlier video. I'll be uploading our pictures from earlier, so it was a lot of fun to go with friends. And this is a very good family movie as well. I mean, it's violent, but then of course there's not a lot of blood. And again, it's a good movie, and it's perfect for Father's Day especially. So go watch it with your dad, your stepdad, whoever, your father figure, or family. I mean, even the mothers have a good representation from Lara and from Martha Kent. And some of those scenes are just like, oh my gosh, I remember my mom. Oh my gosh, I remember my dad. Like when I was watching the movie, and I was like, wow, really powerful stuff. From a comic book movie that doesn't feel like a comic book movie, but it just feels like, wow, this is Superman, and he's back, and he's better than ever. So, solid 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. Wow. Go see this movie, appreciate it, love it, and just soak it all in, and tell me what you guys think when you get to see this movie. And I most likely will do another review after seeing it a second time, so that everything will be a lot clearer and I'll remember more stuff. And again, another and an actual spoiler-filled movie review, so I can really talk about a lot of the details of the story and the characters and all these other plot details and all these things. But again, great movie, loved it. I love it, not just loved it. I love the movie. And I can't wait to see it again and again. So, hope you all enjoyed this movie review. And it's pretty early now. It's like past 1 in the morning. I have work tomorrow later, so I'll be taking a nap. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And please feel free to click on the thumbs up button right below. Like, favorite, rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see you all again soon. Up, and away. Bye.